the cooking technique that I'm going to use for this particular roll-up is I'm not going to bake it, I'm actually going to boil it. So the first thing that I want to do is start with my plastic wrap again. And I want a fairly large section of it. I'm going to put this up here. And I'm going to undo this. Isn't plastic wrap always so cooperative? Now I'm starting with my plastic wrap on the bottom edge of the cutting board, and I'm going to take my roll, and I'm just going to slowly roll it up, just like that. Pretty good. Now I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to start rolling it up in the plastic wrap. A little coming out of the ends there. And we're going to roll. And we've got extra on the ends. And we're going to roll until we've got all of this rolled up. Now this is going to keep all of the mixture inside the chicken. When you bake it, it kind of has a tendency to end up on the bottom of the pot that you were using. So this is going to ensure that it doesn't. And then I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to pull out some foil. Now, I'm going to roll this while I'm pinching the ends. So I'm rolling, rolling, pinching the ends, and rolling until it's almost as tight as I can get it. You see how tight that is? A couple more. And now I'm going to pinch the ends to the body, and I'm going to roll this up in the foil. And I'm going to keep that roll very tight. And roll and pinch as I go. And then I'm going to pinch the ends together so that no water can get in. And this, I'm actually going to throw into a pot of boiling water. So over here, what I've got is boiling water for the wrap. I've got boiling water for my pasta, and I've got a little bit of red pasta sauce here that's been cooking, simmering a little bit. So let's go ahead and just throw this guy in. So while everything's cooking, I'm going to go set the table. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes and we're going to go ahead and get our Parmesan chicken bundle out of the water. We're going to let it cool for a little bit. I've got some spaghetti sauce that's been simmering, and I've got some pasta that's ready to go. So let's go ahead and grab this out. Now, we need to let this cool for just a few minutes. And you can tell that it's done by the touch, the feel. If it's firm to the touch, then the chicken's done. It's going to cook for a few more minutes while it cools down. It is really hot, so we're going to wait and come back in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unwrap this. And the easiest way to unwrap it is to just pick a section in the middle and let it roll away. There you can see the saran wrap, and the two ends will just come off nice and neatly. Now, we've got to be careful, it's hot, so we're going to get the saran wrap off. Maybe. By cutting one end and just letting it slide right on out. Now there's a little bit of juices. We'll just go ahead and mop those up. And here you have a perfectly cooked chicken Parmesan bundle. These are good. Now we're going to slice it up. And we're slicing it up for a particular presentation, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it into about ½ inch slices. So it's all sliced up, and look at that. Just beautiful. So this is dinner for two, okay? And it's dinner for two because there's so many additions. We're going to go ahead and get some pasta. Then we're going to take the sauce that we've been simmering and we're going to ladle it over the pasta. And for presentation, we're going to lay these right on the pasta. Oh, that looks great. This is something that I would definitely serve to any guest that came to my house. And now I'm going to have to take bites of this again. I'm going to cut some of these noodles and get some of the sauce. Okay, it's going to be a mess. That is really good. And so easy and so simple. It took me about 10 minutes to prepare. It took me 25 minutes to cook. It took me 2 seconds to plate. Dinner's on. This is good. So take any recipe you want and add a few key ingredients, and you too can doctor it up. I'm a mess, and I don't even care. And I've eaten this 3 days in a fucking row. And I'm gonna cook me a steak right now. It has some A1 steak sauce. And stop filming this. But this is really good. I'm taking the leftovers for lunch tomorrow. Because I actually do have a real job. Bravissimo. Gotta stop.